Hey, happy Tuesday, October 6th. Coming to you to talk a little bit about last night's board meeting. You may remember that last month we started bringing you a video on the Tuesday following the Monday night board meeting. And so last night our Board of Education met, and a lot of really good, exciting information came out of that board meeting. And I wanted to share some of that with you today. So before I jump into the business side of it, just a shout out to all of our principals across our district. This month is National Principals Month. And I've said for many, many years that probably the single most challenging job in a school district is that of the building principal. A lot of things going on in the life of a principal, and we have some tremendous building principals in Oklahoma City Public Schools. So we wanted just to share that with you as a celebration for the outstanding principals that we have. We're also in the middle of Hispanic Heritage Month. And as a part of that, we wanted to give a shout out to Adriana Hernandez. A lot of her friends, family call her AJ. She was named Miss Teen Fiestas de las Americas. And so she's a junior at US Grant, and we're really proud of AJ. Wanted to let you know that all that was happening as lots of other events have unfolded to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. Another piece of exciting news, last night the Board of Education approved the sale of a property, and so I want you to know about this. Polk Elementary School is in existence for a long time and served a purpose in our district for years, and has not been used recently. And so we sold the Polk building. It's over on 36th, around 36th and Prospect. We sold it to Restore Oklahoma. We're working out the details of the contract. Restore OKC has been a great partner of ours in Oklahoma City Public Schools and certainly citywide. They will then partner with the Boys and Girls Club and provide all kinds of exciting activities and opportunities for the northeast part of our city. So very excited about that business action that the board took to partner with Restore OKC. Another really exciting piece of news, I don't know if the word has traveled yet, but just a little background. We have a collective bargaining agreement with 3 different groups in Oklahoma City Public Schools. We bargain with the support employee group, the certified or teacher group, and then with our principal group. And we were able to conclude bargaining with the support group and the teacher group last week. And so last night, our board ratified both contracts. What's really exciting about this is, as a result of just some fantastic negotiating between our teacher group and the Board of Education team made up of several employees here at the central office, we now have the highest average teacher salary in the state of Oklahoma. I want to say that again. Oklahoma City Public Schools has the highest average teacher salary in the entire state. You can now come and work with no experience in teaching. You enter in at a 0 year is what we call it, and you can make $41,500. If you work 25 years in Oklahoma City Public Schools, you can now eclipse the $61,000 mark. And so our average teacher salary in OKCPS is the highest average salary for teachers in the state of Oklahoma. And we're really, really excited about that. Our Board of Education has made teacher compensation a priority in our district, and we're thankful, we're grateful for the vision of our Board of Education, and certainly our negotiators, led by our lead negotiator, Jean Bostwick, and her team. We're appreciative of our AFT union partners, and we're glad that we were able to get this done. So let me jump into another bit of information that we talked at length about last night in our board meeting, and that is our return to campus plan. So I want to introduce this just with a few comments. Number one, we hear frequently, daily, what different people parents and caregivers and teachers and employees and community members and students, we hear their perspectives on whether or not we should be in school, we should be out of school, we should be considering returning to school. And as you probably are well aware, people all over the state, all over the country, maybe even the world, take a position on this based upon circumstances that exist. And so we as a district are probably not going to ever make a decision where 100% of our patrons and parents and caregivers and teachers all agree. It's a tough decision to have to make. But what we're doing is we're looking at data, we're talking to public health officials, we're trying to gather as much information as we can so that we can make a decision that we believe is safe and responsible. So let me lead off that way. And then let's talk about what our return to campus plan looks like. I want to start with our pre-K and kindergarten age kids. So from the onset of our planning, we had targeted October 19th as the day that we would bring our pre-kindergarten and kindergarten kids back to school in an A-B setting. A-B setting, if you're interested in what our A-B setting looks like, you can do a couple different things. One, you can go to our website and it gives an example of what an A-B schedule might look like. We'll be sending out much more information over the next few days. It will come directly from your child's school, and it will identify if your child is an A student or a B student, and then also what that A-B schedule looks like. So check our website, or you can wait on information from your school. So let's talk about pre-K and kindergarten, October 19th. What we had said was that was our target date, but we had to hit 2 consecutive weeks of what the State Department of Education says is an orange level 1 category. So let's talk about that. We use 2 different maps or 2 different websites when it comes to identifying what our cases of coronavirus per 100,000 looks like. We use the State Department of Health. Every Friday at around 11 o'clock, they release new data. And the way we use them is they'll give us a number. And the number will be the number of positive cases per 100,000 citizens. So we look at Oklahoma County. This is done by county. And if you are anywhere from 0 to 25 cases per 100,000, according to the State Department of Education, you are a level 1 orange. If you're from 25.01 to 50, you are in what the State Department of Education calls an orange level 2. So 2 different things going on. Department of Health releases the number at around 11 o'clock every Friday. How many cases per 100? We take that number and we use the State Department of Education's color-coded alert system. Is it green, yellow, orange level 1, orange level 2, or red? And then based upon where we fall, we make decisions accordingly. So for pre-kindergarten and kindergarten, if we can stay in orange level 1 or below for 2 consecutive weeks, we will bring our kids back on the 19th of October, our pre-K and kindergarten kids. So right now, this week, we are in our first week of orange level 1. So this Friday, we'll get our number from the Department of Health. We will look at the color-coded system that the Department of Education provides. And if we can go a second week in orange level 1 or below, then on the 19th of October, we bring our pre-K and K kids back in an A-B setting. Now here's where it shifts a little bit for all of the other kids. So first grade through 12th grade. If we can just stay in the orange, so not necessarily the level 1, but if we get our number on a Friday and we stay in orange, level 1 or level 2, then on November 9th, we will bring our 1st through 12th grade back in an A-B setting. So let me summarize that real quickly. October 19th, pre-K and kindergarten return. if we can stay 2 weeks consecutively in level 1 orange or below. For all other students, first grade through 12th grade, if we stay in orange level 2 or below, they will return on November 9th. What we have come to realize in talking to our public health officials across our state is that we can prepare ourselves most likely for several months, if not the remainder of the year, to fluctuate between level 1 and level 2. So what we wanted to do was not put our parents and teachers and community on this roller coaster of we're on level 1, we're off level 2, on, off again. So we've identified the orange level 1 or 2 beginning November 9th as that kind of that delineation point where as long as we stay in the orange 1 or 2 beginning November 9th, we will keep our kids in school in an A-B setting. Now, there are some exceptions to that, so let me go through this very quickly. If we're in orange 1 or 2, the following is going to happen. So when we talk about November 9th, orange level 1 or 2, that's for the majority of our kids, grades 1 through 12. But there are some other smaller groups that we brought back some time ago that we're going to continue to bring back beginning right now and then on through the next few weeks. So high school extracurricular activities, including athletics, band, will resume, actually did resume yesterday on Monday, the 5th of October. So orange level 1 or 2, high school athletics, extracurricular activities resumed yesterday. Additionally, we have given principals a 90-minute block of time after school that they can use to bring small groups back at their discretion. So it may be a chess club, ROTC group, a Spanish club, a reading group. And so beginning yesterday, we opened that 90-minute block up again. And so for 90 minutes after school, small groups, they're allowed to come back as long as we're in orange level 2 or below. In-person instruction for many of our students with special needs, that will begin again 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday on October 19th, as long as we're in orange level 1 or 2 or below. So to clarify for our pre-kindergartners and our kindergartners and their return on the 19th, last Friday, October 2nd, we were in orange level 1. So that gives us 1 week in orange level 1. This Friday, October 9th, if we're in orange level 1 again, that gives us our 2nd consecutive week, and kids will return on October 19th. So the only thing that would keep our kids from returning is if we went into the red category. So Department of Health releases information on the 16th. And if we're in the red, then we do not come back to school. If it's in orange level 2 or below on the 16th, then our pre-K and K kids will return because we hit the 2 consecutive week target that we're shooting for. October 2nd, that's week 1, orange level 1. If on October 9th, this Friday, we're in orange level 1 again, that gives us the 2 consecutive weeks we're looking for. We then bring pre-K and kindergarten kids back in an A-B setting on October 19th. The only thing that keeps us from doing that is if we turn red on October 16th. All district staff will return 5 days a week per their contract on October 19th. So currently they are teaching from home. And on the 19th, if we're in orange level 2 or below, they will return 5 days a week to school. That's October 19th, all district staff. Moving forward, we're going to bring our alternative education students at Putnam Heights, Emerson North, and Emerson South back to in-person learning in an A-B setting on October 19th, if we're in orange level 2 or below. Our newcomers and English language development students in grades 5 through 12, also back in person A/B setting, and that will be beginning October 26th. And then finally, we're going to move forward with, and this is redundant, I've said this before, but I want to emphasize this, with first grade through 12th grade, A/B setting on Monday, November 9th, as long as we're in orange level 2 or below. So all of those were, the bullet points were if we're in orange level 2 or below. The only group that we're looking at to have the 2 consecutive weeks of orange level 1 are the pre-K and kindergarten kids. If we can hit one more week at orange level 1, we will bring them back on the 19th of October in an A/B setting. I know that's a lot to digest. All of this will be made available to you on our website if it's not already, and we will communicate this with you so you don't have to take notes, you don't have to memorize all that. But we want to move forward and get our kids re-engaged. We believe this is safe. We believe it's responsible. We know that there are those who are anxious and may not agree with this, but we think this is our best course of action. So let me finish this week's video up with a reminder that next week, on the 12th, 13th, and 14th, those are virtual learning days. And so kids will need to log in on the 12th, 13th, and 14th, Monday through Wednesday. Teachers will be teaching from home, but those are learning days. And so we will count attendance on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 12th, 13th, 14th of next week. Thursday and Friday of next week, the 15th and 16th, those are actual shutdown days. Fall break, Thursday and Friday, kids do not need to log in. No teaching and learning, no attendance next Thursday and Friday, the 15th and 16th. And then back at it one way or the other on the 19th, back to school. So we'll bring more information as we're able to, as it becomes available. Anytime we shift directions, make adjustments, we will communicate that out to you. So have a great remainder of the week. Thanks for tuning in. And again, we'll do this every Tuesday following a board meeting. Our board meets every first Monday of the month at 5:30, and then that following Tuesday, we'll do a video update. So have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.